Oh, hey. Hi, everybody. Sorry it's been a long time since I made a video. I've been busy. I was in Ocean City, and then this past weekend we went down to Galveston. I've been at the beach twice in the past couple of weeks. It's crazy. That never happens to me, but it just so happened. The in-laws had one thing planned, and then my mom had another thing planned, and so we went. How are we not going to go? They invited us. So welcome back. We're going to do a little bit different thing today. We're going to start off with just a cup of coffee. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon, but I only had 1 cup of coffee this morning, and that's not good enough. I had a Diet Coke too at work, but I was in the mood for another cup of coffee. You know how that is. When I was a kid, my dad would drink coffee in the afternoons, and of course, before I drank coffee. And I'd think, ew, why are you drinking coffee in the afternoon? That is gross. It's hot outside. Yuck. So how's everybody doing? We're out here on the back porch. Normally I film these back porch things at night, but like I said, it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Like I said, this is gonna be a little bit different. We've got a couple different things here. We're having a cup of coffee in my Mad Men mug, Sterling Cooper and Partners. If you watch Mad Men, you'll recognize this. They use these coffee cups in like season 4. I don't know. Anyway, some coffee in there, and so we're gonna have coffee, and then I'm gonna show you something that I was recently sent by an American company, and then we're gonna go upstairs, take a shower, and have a shave. Let's go take a shave. Let's go upstairs later and take a shave. You won't join me for the shower. Sorry, this is family viewing time. Not that's on the pay service. If you want to see that stuff, that's a whole other channel. I don't know. That's not me. That's not me. I don't do those videos. Gross. I got to keep it on the up and up. I mean, if I'm going to be the Bob Ross of shaving, I got to be a nice guy. So let's get to this thing that I was sent. So there's a company. Pardon me as I take sips during this. Company out of Corvallis, Oregon. Now, I said this was a family channel, and it is. But the name of the company is NutSac. NutSac. And what they do is they make, and I'm reading, there's an iPad that's propping this phone up here that I'm filming with. They were founded in 2009 to make cool, well-designed, American-made bags. And they started off manufacturing bags for disc golf. And I guess they decided, hey, let's make some other bags for other things. And they have something called a man bag. They have a mag satch, a satchel pro, a sack daddy, a laptop bag, a wallet, disc golf stuff. But what they sent me is their Dopp Kit. Now, have you ever heard of a Dopp Kit? You may have heard of one, but didn't know it was called a Dopp Kit. I never knew it was called a Dopp Kit. A shaving kit. It's called a shaving kit, shaving bag, a toiletry bag, if you will. So they sent me their Dopp sack. See, there's their logo. Little double entendre. So I'm tilting it around here, and it's made with, let's see. It's made with, hold on. What is it made with? It's made with canvas, heavy waxed canvas. That's the top part and the sides. And the little handle, I guess, is like a nylon webbing thing with some brass buttons on the side. And then the bottom is full grain leather. So we got waxed canvas on top. It's heavy duty, this thing. This thing's heavy duty. So the nice people at NutSac, maybe I should put an NSFW before this for if kids are in the room, maybe you shouldn't watch this part of the video. But anyway, so they sent me this Dopp Kit, and it's called a Dopp Kit because there was a guy named, I think his last name was Doppelt, came up with the idea for something like this back in the olden days. I should have done my research, but I haven't. I'm going to be talking about the Dopp Kit. So, do you have one of these? I have one of these upstairs. I'll show you when I shave. It's not like this, and they wanted to send this to me to see what I thought. Here's the inside, so you can bring your shaving stuff along when you travel, you know. And now, unfortunately for me, I have a lot more stuff that I need to put into one of these things. So this one's a little bit too small. for my use. But it is very well made. It's nice. You know the best thing about this? It's this leather part on the bottom smells good. Have you ever been into a Western wear store where they sell boots and it just smells like that rich leather? That's what this smells like. I just been sniffing my Dopp Kit. Oh, you thought I was gonna say something else? You thought I was gonna say something else? No. So, but anyway, yeah, so I don't quite have a use for it right now because I already have one that's larger, and like I said, I'll show you that later. But this, if you're in the market for one now, it's not cheap. This thing is $95. And to me, that, while it is made in the USA, made with high quality materials, handcrafted in the USA, guaranteed for life, that's cool, but it's $95 for a bag. Now, a lot of people have disposable income like that want to spend good money on a good product made in the USA, and more power to you and more power to this company for making all their handcrafted stuff here in the US. You can buy, you know, countless cheap ones on Amazon, but do they have a lifetime guarantee? No. Will it tear over its lifetime if it's a cheap Chinese made one with a zipper break? Probably. So once again, it's like one of those things. It's a, you know, if you've got the money, if you can afford it, and you want to buy a good one, try out this one. So the features of this are an interior, an exterior, a handle, so you can, and it snaps, the handle snaps on and off, so you can snap it to like one of your bags or something, your luggage. And then on the side, it's got another little outside pocket where you could like put your razor in there if you don't want it to be clonking around inside the main part of the bag. Anyway, that's the NutSac Dopp Kit that they sent me. I'll put a link to it down below so you can check it out, and thank you to the fine folks at this company right here for sending me this lovely kit. And if for some reason in the near future I can't find a use for it in my own life, because I already have one that's larger, because I tried putting all the stuff that I normally put in my other one into this, and it didn't fit. I have like big hairspray cans. Maybe if I, you know, was smart and put it all down to a smaller size travel stuff, but I always check my baggage because I don't like to carry stuff through the airport. So I like to check my bags. Usually I fly Southwest, so it's free. I don't have to pay. I'm not extravagant. I just don't like carrying stuff in the airport. I like being hands-free and walking around and being able to walk around with a cup of coffee. Having said that, what do you say we go upstairs and take a shave? You want to go upstairs and take a shave with me? All right. This is going to be a long video. It's already been 7 minutes. Well, let's add another, what, 10 minutes to it? 15? We'll talk. I'll find out what's been going on with you guys. Stay tuned. I'll see you upstairs. All right, here we are, all showered up, freshly I was going to say freshly shaved. I haven't done that yet. Freshly cleaned? I don't know. I took a shower. That's what I did. Now it's time to shave. Thanks for joining me upstairs. Yeah, on the back porch. I forgot to finish. I do this a lot when I'm making these videos. I forgot to finish a thought I was going to have. I said, if I don't have room for this Dopp Kit in my life, then perhaps, and only perhaps, I could do a giveaway and send it on to someone who might need one more than I do. Let me show you which one I use that meets my needs. Look how big this thing is. It's huge. See, there goes half the stuff I carry when I pack. See how big this thing is? Look at that. It's humongous. I just dropped my shampoo and my little toothbrush holder and my little razor head guard. But anyway, this is the size that I need. And yes, it was a giveaway probably about 16 years ago from Hill's Science Diet. My friend was dating a veterinarian at the time, and we went to some sort of thing and they gave them out for free, and I still use it. Anyway, that's the size I need, and that's why the other one that I was given is a little too small for my needs. But somebody out there that doesn't even have one at all could probably use that one. So if I decide to, then I could do a giveaway and send it on. But now let's get to shaving. I haven't shaved in 2 weeks since that last video I did in Ocean City, and boy is my face red. No, I have shaved. I didn't shave much because I was at the beach. So what are we going to shave with today? The old standbys, the old margaritas in the Arctic, the synthetic bristle brush, not the Barbasol today. I want you to, I like him to make just a little, I dare you to knock this Barbasol off my shoulder. Go ahead, I dare you. Remember those battery commercials? And the Rockwell razor with a fresh feather blade in it. I'm not afraid. I'm using it on 5. Can you see that? There it is, 5. It goes to 6. It goes to 11. No, it goes to 6, but I use the 5. All right, and then a secret weapon at the end. I'm just going to show you the bottle. Can you figure out what that's going to be at the end? No, it's not ketchup. I think you know what it is. It's not really a secret, but you know, clickbait. Clickbait. Stick around till the end to find out something interesting. Well, you can't do that anymore. You just fast forward. Okay, hot water on my face. Hot water in my little emetic hospital cup. A little bit of water on my brush. Sort of the dry brush Bob Ross technique. I'm going to grab some of this shaving soap. Not enough to make a big lather in the shaving soap, but just to get it onto the bristles of the brush as shown here. And then I put the top back on to keep the smell in. Put the top back on to keep the smell in, folks. Then I'm going to put a little bit more water. And then we're going to face lather, because that's what I like to do. I don't like to use a shaving bowl. I know a lot of people do, but I don't. One less thing for me to drop in the sink and probably break. Unless it's one of those metal ones that you see. But no, I just like to face lather. It's more efficient. I'm all about efficiency, you see, folks. I'm a very efficient kind of guy. I'm a simple man. I like simple things. And I like everything in its place. I'm too lazy to be anal retentive, but I do like order. I do like to keep things uncluttered. Ask anyone that's ever worked with me what my desk looks like. Oh boy, yeah. They might differ on whether I say I'm anal retentive or not. But like I said, I'm too lazy to be anal retentive. All right, let's get to shaving. Rockwell with margaritas in the Arctic. Because it's not too hot out today. Actually, like I said, we were just down in Galveston, which is on the Texas Gulf Coast, just south of Houston, my old hometown. And it was beautiful the first day that we were there, and then it was rainy and overcast the next day, and then yesterday we left and it was hot and partly sunny. So it's gonna feel good using this margaritas in the Arctic. It's gonna cool me off, although it's not very hot today. It's only 91 Fahrenheit today here in Texas where I am. Now to some that may be extremely hot, but why am I always talking about the weather? Is that like, is that the boring person's crutch to talk about the weather? Or is it just because it's common to everyone? It's an icebreaker. It's a conversation staller. So how's everybody been in the past 2 weeks? You know, I figured after that trio of videos I did like back to back about that one razor that I could take a little break, you know? I could take a little 2 weeks off, do a live stream, and that's what I did. So how you been? I've been all right. It's the last week of summer before school starts. The kids go back to school on the 20th, and they're at camp right now. They're at a little day camp not far from our house. So I'm all alone in the house. My wife is at work, kids are at camp. So I figured it was a good time to have a shaving video. And it's that simple, folks. One pass. Feeling good? Let's do a second pass, shall we? How has your summer been? How's everybody doing? Or if you're down in the southern hemisphere, how's your winter been? Down in Australia or New Zealand. I can't wait. Fall is my favorite time of year. October, November, and into December. Oh. Now, I'm not a big pumpkin spice guy, and I know they've been overdoing it these days. There's like pumpkin spice everything. There's pumpkin spice deodorant, probably. But I do love it. I actually kind of do. I just love the time of year that's all coming out, you see. It makes it easier for when I take my walks to work, my exercise walks, to not be so gosh darn hot. There we go with the weather again. Stop it. Let's shave. But yeah, I'm all by myself right now. Had a good weekend. Mom, stepdad, my brother and his family. They flew in. They're still down there. They're still down at the beach house right now. Lucky. Napoleon Dynamite was on a bunch of times recently, so I would tune in every now and then. That film still holds up. Have you seen Napoleon Dynamite? It is a very unique film. But I'm a big Wes Anderson fan. Like Rushmore and the Royal Tenenbaums. Oh. Rushmore because it reminds me, and because it was filmed down in Houston. And it reminds me of living in Houston. But also just the writing and the soundtrack, so good. Bill Murray. So good. Royal Tenenbaums is great. But I'm a big Star Wars nerd, as you all know. Star Wars, Beatles. It's Elvis week, by the way. Elvis died August 16th, 1977. So the week leading up to that anniversary, in Memphis, they have something called Elvis Week, where all these Elvis tribute artists get together. They used to call them Elvis impersonators. Now they call them ETAs, Elvis tribute artists. And I tell you what, there are some really good Elvis tribute artists out there. I mean, it's not like the olden days where you see some guy with a bad wig who weighed, 400 pounds and called himself an Elvis impersonator. I mean, there are some young guys that look so much like him. It's crazy. You should check it out. Do that. After you watch this video, do like Elvis Week Memphis. Because they have these competitions amongst these tribute artists. I need to shave my ear. I see a couple little hairs there. They just so versatile. The safety razor, or any razor, I guess, but in this case, the safety razor is so versatile. Yeah, check out those Elvis guys. It's fascinating. As a guy who used to be in a band that used to, or that still does, I'm no longer with the band, but was a Beatles tribute band, I know what it's like. If I could make a living being a Beatles tribute band guy, I would. Have you found my music channel yet? It's out there. One guy found it, actually. One guy, I guess, that I talked to online. Do I need to do another pass? How long have we been going? 9 minutes? Let's do a touch-up pass. We don't need to do a full one. Yeah, so somebody in my comments found out. They say, hey, aren't you the guy that did that, was talking about the Rickenbackers? I said, yeah. I said, maybe. I was cagey. But I really was. Anyway, it's no big secret. I'm just keeping the intrigue. I don't know why. Doesn't make any sense, but it just sort of happened that way. No big secret. It's kind of like that old Seinfeld episode where you keep the two different worlds apart, like your friend's world and then your coworker's world, your family world. They can't go together. Those two friend worlds can't go together, Jerry. It's like my YouTube videos. The shaving videos, they can't go together with the music ones where I'm playing guitar and singing Beatles songs. They can't go together, Jerry. All right. Oh, it's going to feel so good. When you're down at the beach or on vacation, you tend not to shave as much. But I did bring my Rockwell, because I didn't fly. We just drove down there. It's like 3.5 hours to get to the beach. And I took my Rockwell, took my Barbasol, took an aftershave. Speaking of aftershave, it's aftershave time. Let me wash my face off. Oh, it feels good. So cold. Hi, my name is Sinatra Lennon. I'm a menthol addict. I'm a menthol junkie. You know how they have meth heads? I'm a menth head. I'm in a 12-step program to find more menthol products. And one of these days I'm going to get that Viper, is that what it's called? Snake Bite, whatever, Pride aftershave that has like 9,000 million. Ooh, it's really windy outside all of a sudden. Is it going to rain? I don't know. I hope so. It hasn't rained much. Talking about the weather again. Will you stop it? Okay, here we go. The secret ingredient at the end that's embroiled in a little bit of controversy right now. According to one commenter, that's a lot of controversy. The Osage rub. Oh, you're a good old pal. There was a commenter on a recent video that said, Osage rub is not aftershave. It's just body splash and face... I'm sorry, that's not what you sound like. He said it's not for aftershave. It's just for splashing on your body and your face. Well, I just happen to do that after a shave. And so do a lot of other people out there. So like I always say, to each his own, and use what works for you. Oh, it burns so good. Yeah. Remember that first video where I used it and I had to wash it off? I've since toughened up. I'm like the Clint Eastwood of Osage rub. That's my name now, Clint Osage. I'm just rubbing it on everything. I'm gonna rub it on my... No, I'm not going to. Okay, that's enough dirty talk. When I start doing that kind of content on YouTube, then it's time to sign off. Well, thanks for joining me again. Almost broke the Osage rub over there, slamming that down for, I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway, thanks for joining me. I won't be as long in between shaves or in between videos. You never know what's coming down the line. It's almost time for a Scotch video. I just found a Scotch that I'd never tried before, so maybe we'll do that in this upcoming week, the last week before school starts. And I might need a drink. I don't know. So join me whenever that time is. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Leave a comment. I read them all, even if I don't respond. I usually respond to all the ones on the first day that I post. Usually all of them. So, and it doesn't matter if you're first, okay? In fact, I will delete the person that writes first in the comments. No, I won't. Just have fun. That's what it comes down to. Have fun. Thanks for joining me. See you soon.